Good morning, lovelies. It's your girl Ukitty here. Welcome back to the channel. So, welcome to vlog number 2, a day in my life. I want to kind of show you guys what my dating life has been like in Second Life. I want to kind of do a couple flashbacks, probably of the situations I found myself into, and fast forward to where I'm at currently. I'm dating this guy from New York. Um, he's older, and I really like his vibe so far. And he is going to take me on a movie date. Um, it's kind of like a makeup date at the same time too, because he did a thing um, that I didn't like. And so I guess this is kind of his way of saying, like, sorry about that, even though he did obviously say sorry, but this is his way of showing that he's sorry about that. So I kind of want to take you guys along with me and let y'all experience what I experienced, and y'all kind of tell me what y'all think about this guy. Is he worth my time or is he not? Okay, so first guy that I sort of kind of dated was a friend of mine that I actually pulled to Second Life, and I don't know. It was. I thought that it would be like a really good experience for me because I was really shy when I started Second Life, which I'm still shy now. I'm very afraid to date inside this game and everything like that. So I figured, okay, well, if I have someone come here that I know, like I was really close to this person, things would just be great. Like it would be all peaches and cream because we know each other, we're honest with each other, and it's just going to be a vibe. Well, it turns out that once you pull a friend or friends to Second Life, they totally become someone else. Pretty much unrecognizable, and that's what happened with this guy. We were tight as fuck for like years, and I talked to him every single day. We played the game and shit all the time. I mean, not like PC, like we came from Xbox or whatever. So, and then we graduated to PC, but that ended up being a fucking train wreck. He ended up coming over here. I fixed his avatar up, taught him about the game. He ran off on the plug twice. You know what I'm saying? He was out there like talking to females and shit, lying to me about it. I suggested that maybe we just both go our separate ways. He go get the experience that he need, and I'll do my own thing. And if we feel we want to meet back in the middle, then that would be cool. But he just really didn't want me talking to anybody else, and it was like, it's me and you forever, yada yada yada. But it wasn't me and him forever. It was me, him, and whatever bitches he wanted to talk to, and then come back and lie to him about it. But you know how that goes. What happens in the dark eventually comes to the light. So one day I found him on Flickr with a bunch of different females, like cutting up, doing shit that we did together. Like it was just a whole hot ass mess. I confronted him about it, and obviously, and of course, he lied about it like most men do, which was really stupid. So I stopped talking to him for a while. Now we're, I would say, our friendship is not what it was before. We're definitely more cordial than anything now, I guess. And I mean, that's just that on that. And so we're going to move on to the second guy that I dated. I was out shopping. I think I was out like house shopping or something like that. And this dark skinned guy kind of like hopped in my box. And, I was just like, oh, gotta definitely give him a chance because I mean he's dark skinned. I have a weakness for dark skinned men. So let me just kind of show y'all what my experience was like with him. So let's flashback. Okay, so on our first date, he took me on a ride. like a yacht ride, and it was a lot of fun. We got to know each other, and he seemed to know a lot about like people from New Orleans and stuff like that. So it was a vibe. We clicked because I'm from New Orleans, so it was really cool. The guy was just the sweetest. To this day, I think that he's one of the sweetest people that I've met in Second Life. It's just that he wanted something that I really wasn't ready for. I had just had the situation with my friend that I pulled to Second Life, so I was just a little bit like, I don't know, just kind of, I don't know how to say it, but I just was like not available, like mentally, for like what he wanted, which was like, I was really, I guess, let me just backtrack a little bit. I was just looking for a person to just have fun with and just RP Second Life stuff with, but this guy was really looking for like a relationship, like in the game, in real life, and that just really wasn't me. He definitely frightened the piss out of me because it wasn't what I thought people did in Second Life. I thought that people came here to just RP and that was it. I didn't realize they were like dating and like having like sex like within the game, or kind of like phone sex or whatever. Like this guy got upset because I wouldn't commit to a relationship, and then also I wouldn't like masturbate or like something on mic or whatever. So it was just like super awkward, and I was over it. Like, so besides that one little hiccup with the masturbate thing, he was like really sweet and a gentleman the entire time. So, but it just wasn't for me. So I had to let that shit go. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so moving on to guy number three, and I don't really know if I should even like consider him like a candidate or whatever, but I don't want to like X him out because it was an experience, right? So I don't want to say that I was dating this guy because I don't think that's what it was. I guess it was, he's like a guy who's like into how do you say, like black women like dominating him, or yeah, like a dominatrix but with black women or whatever, or something like that. I mean, I don't know, I'm too newbie-ish to like really understand it all. Still to this day I don't quite exactly get it, and I don't know what to call him. So but at the time I was very uncomfortable with him calling me like, I don't know, like master or and stuff like that, because I really just didn't know how to handle it. Like I didn't know exactly how, like how to give him like what he needed. I didn't have the experience for that, but I didn't want to be rude and be mean because he was like really wanting to like be around me and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, well, I mean, you can be my pet, like if you want to. Like I'm not sure exactly what kind of pet he was, but I guess I'll just throw him in the category as like a dog. I mean, I don't fucking know, but pretty much he did like whatever I wanted to do, which is, I mean, which made it super awkward because I had a feeling he wanted to do like nasty stuff, and like I'm not really on that level. Like I'm kind of like, you guys see what I do mostly. Like I'm a shopaholic. Like I like to go shop, buy nice things, like, dress up, play dress up and shit like that, decorate and hang out with my family. Like I'm not trying to be like dominate somebody. And plus I like men that are like alpha males. Like I don't want a man that I can control. Like I need my man to like have balls, like to be able to handle me. So it just really put me in like an awkward situation, and I dealt with it for like a little while. Like whenever I guess if I felt like entertaining him, then I would, and when I didn't, I would like ignore him, which I think he probably got off on that too. I'm not entirely sure. But I'm just gonna just do a quick little flashback because I didn't really record very much with him, mostly because everything that he did with me was mostly like super inappropriate stuff. Like, I mean, I didn't have sex with him or anything, but it's definitely like not okay to put on YouTube the things that he would want to do, or it's like some of the things that he would say. So I'm just going to do a quick little flashback on one experience that I had with him, and it totally like freaked me out. So I kind of want to show y'all. So let's flashback. Okay, so one day I'm just like chilling on land, getting dressed, probably getting ready to go shop or something like that. And a boy shows up and he tells me that he has some sort of leash that he wants to give me privileges to so that I can kind of like pull him around and stuff like that. So I was like, what? Like, what are you talking about? So pretty much this is me here learning how to use a leash on him. Like, I had no idea like what the fuck I was doing, and definitely was out of my element. It's so funny. Like, it blew my mind that he was legit like crawling on the ground or whatever. So, but I have other situations with him too. You know, he was interesting for what he was. Definitely made me laugh in times when I was bored. So I mean, that's pretty much the situation with my little pet. Okay, so that was the situation with Dylan. So after the chocolate guy, which I think I stopped talking to him in like September of 21, and then I stopped talking to Dylan in like September, October, probably like October of 21. And after that, I was just like, you know, just by myself, just kicking it or whatever. I think I would talk to Dylan like every now and again, which he would message me all the time, but I would ignore him a lot. But every now and again, I would respond to him, and we would hang out, and it was real simple, nothing too deep. I probably like take a couple pictures with him and stuff like that. But I was mostly like solo dolo until I think it was like maybe April of this year of 2022. I don't know how I met this next guy. I can't remember, but there's a strong possibility that I was out shopping somewhere. And he also loved to shop too. So, pretty sure he probably saw me out shopping somewhere and he hopped in my DMs. And another guy that was chocolate, he wasn't really like my cup of tea like that. I felt like his Avi needed some work or whatever, but he had potential. And he had, I don't know, interesting conversation. I guess the way that he approached me was I don't know, he was really confident, and just I don't know, he seemed cool at the time, but now when I think back on it, I wonder like what the fuck was I thinking, because I knew that this shit was gonna crash and burn after I got to talk to him like for real. Like one day we just got the opportunity to just sit down and talk, and I knew that we were not compatible at all. But he made me laugh, so I was like, let's just see how long this shit's gonna last before it crash and burn. So I'm gonna flash back to some of the days that we hung out together and kind of show y'all who the guy is, and kind of let y'all get a feel for his personality or whatever, and then I'll meet you back here. Okay, so this was pretty much the first time that this guy came to my land, and I got to like, I guess, like see him in person, because like he messaged me when I was out somewhere and added me as a friend, and we talked like for a little while in the DMs, I guess you would say. And so this was my first time seeing him in person, and I'm not gonna lie, I was like, what the fuck is up with his hair? Like, that nigga looked crazy as the fuck. Like, what?
He's fucking young. Like that, and that speaks volumes, because you can always tell about the age range that a person is by their voice and how they carry themselves in their conversation, most definitely. Her conversation, bruh. Like, if I was to bring her around right now, he'd be like, ooh, you actually hang around this loud ratchet?
I mean, I try not to judge, but I understand what you're saying.
That I would judge me off of that.
I mean, of course, I make observations of people, and I make my judgments of people. And
That don't even seem like that'd be the type of person that you would be around. That's all I'm saying.
Probably not. I really don't like being around females that I find.
No, I'm talking about me.
So
I'm saying that's what a motherfucker would say.
yeah.
That's what a motherfucker would say. Like, you don't seem like your type of person you'd be around. Seem like, I know my best friend, but like, she must be a money. I know she got to be a business move, because she definitely is annoying, and I know you definitely. I was like, yeah, you know it. She was cool. Started off cool. As a matter of fact, I think my best friend was with me when I met her.
I feel like at this point is when I realized that we were not compatible. When he was sitting here, like, just talking about all the people that's in his second life that he deals with, like, on a daily basis. Like, there's a lot of different females and stuff that he considered friends and everything, and he's just like dragging for them really bad. So that's really one of the reasons why I never let this progress to more than just friends hanging out, just kicking it, because he was not what I was looking for in a man, to be honest.
Yeah. And that's crazy because that's her friend. That's her friend been telling her the whole time, like, why the fuck you always hanging around that mean ass nigga? Like, and she been trying to get her to not talk to me all this time. Like,
It
but when
seemed
she see
that whenever
me,
he would talk about
she like
females,
last night
he would
when I was
belittle
over there,
them, like he would call
brought her
them
the TV
names
and shit
and
like that.
things like that.
She
So
wanted
it's
me to
just
see her
like,
place or whatever. And
that's really not like
she
sexy
fucking her
coming from a
the
man
girl
who's in
came
his
over
like
there.
late 30s or
I done cut
probably
her
early
out 2 times.
40s. Like
Both times she
what's
was
the
single,
deal? Like
except
what's up with
she
you? Like
would not
did
say a
like some
motherfucking
woman break
word
your heart or
to me.
something?
She was like, Mama Draco. Right, like I don't even know how the fuck she got on my list. She ain't never liked nothing on my shit beforehand. So I don't know who the fuck she is. Mama, I think that's because my best friend did that shit. I've been getting a bunch of fucking random requests since I took her
So we
pictures and
eventually
shit.
stopped talking because he felt that I was not making myself available
I've
enough
been
for
getting
him.
so
He
many
required
fucking
a lot
requests.
of time and attention, which I did give him time, to hang out with him and everything. But it's like, when is enough? After a person has hung out with you for hours at a
Which
time and
gotta
talked
be
to
higher
you
than you,
in
actually.
game on the
So that's
call
how.
4 hours at a time. It's like when enough is enough. I couldn't spend time with my family, with my sisters. Like he was jealous. He like tried to say like little things about
What?
them to me. And so he was like, one day he was
I
like, you
wanted to
know
see what
what?
she looked
You don't
like.
have time
She,
for me.
Mama
Whenever you
Draco,
have
like
time for me,
that
hit
don't
me up.
sound nothing.
And so I felt
All this
like,
is for
okay,
safety,
well, since you
honey.
feel like I don't have time for you, then I'm not going to have time for you. So no,
She asked
I'm
me,
not going to hit you up. So I just
man,
never talked to him again. But I don't have any problems with him at
no
all. However, well,
comments.
I didn't at the time. However, after I stopped talking to
I'm
him, he
not gonna go
decided to go
there.
and try and talk to my niece. I guess he pretended like he didn't know
I
that we were
mean, it ain't
related, but
fucked
I'm
up like the
sure
one
he
she had
knew that
on on the other
we
one.
were related. We have the exact same last
Cause
name,
that one
and he knew about all of
like
my
too damn
family
big,
anyways from when I told
too
him.
funny
So I
shaped.
guess once after a little while, he kind of mentioned it to my niece that he knew me and knew my sister Nika and said my sister Nika was cool, but I was weird. What was so weird about me? The fact that I wasn't trying to fuck on you, that made me weird. But I guess so none of the things you did were considered weird, right?
Hey,
How you hung out with all of those females and they
ain't
came to
going
me
out.
talk about them behind their fucking backs. That's not
There's
weird at
pussy
all,
right
right?
there.
It's not weird how you fucking talked to me only a couple times, but you found me on IG and was telling me how much you like me and all this shit. None of that's weird. I'm the weird one. Right.
Shut the fuck up, DJ. Hold up.
Stop playing, bro.
Kicking it with my boy Luke for the 9-3, you know what I'm
Stop
saying?
playing, bro.
Because we will be knocking them boots.
I know what the issue is. I really feel like he shouldn't be mad, to be honest. Like, okay, you met someone, y'all had a cool little vibe, y'all hung out, y'all had fun, and then they ended. And that's just where it's at. Like, leave it there. It doesn't have to be any drama. But I think he's probably really salty because after I never hit him up, but I TP'd a couple places and I ran into him like at least 5 times. I never said a word to him at all. Just because I just feel like, whatever that was we did, like that shit's over, it's dead. And I just moved on. Like you should move on. But I feel like if I really wanted to be to the point where if I saw him out somewhere, I could just say hi and bye, and it shouldn't be a problem at all. But clearly, it was a problem because he couldn't wait for the opportunity to try and go get with one of my family members and call himself like trying to talk about me. Like I did nothing to you, sir. Like, calm the fuck down. It's not that fucking deep. There's plenty of females in SL. You don't have to be salty behind the one that didn't try to fuck on you or run behind you. Like, get your life together. Okay, so moving on from that situation to my current situation, I am dating this guy. He is older. He lives in New York, um, and I just kind of want to show y'all a little bit of what I've been doing with him. To be honest, I haven't recorded that much only because I've been super busy. Like, I've been doing so much of stuff with him that I don't have time to record. He's like a very impatient person, which is one of the problems that I have with him. The fact that he's very impatient. And he's also very selfish too. Like I don't know. I seem to have that problem every time I try and date, either in SL or real life. I end up with guys that are super impatient and just very selfish and jealous. Like they don't want me hanging out with anybody else, talking to anybody else, making time to do other things. And it's just like, why I have to have this same struggle all the time? Like, can I just get somebody who just understands like where I'm at and like what I'm trying to accomplish, and I don't know. I can't seem to get the right one when it comes to that. This guy, he makes me laugh. We have so much of fun, but it's just that jealous streak, selfishness situation that I feel like it's going to be a problem. But let me just share what I have with you all right now, and I'll talk more about the jealousy and the selfishness, I guess, probably at maybe a later date. So let's go to some of the clips, because we're not flashing back exactly, because we're currently doing these things now. So I mean, I don't know. How about candy or something? I'll take some candy if they have it. This is really, or a drink. This is so cute. So he decided to take me on a movie date. What? For 2 reasons. Because he really wanted to take me on a date, and if you all know me, I don't like dating anyone who doesn't do anything. That's like in real life or SL. Like, I'm not just let's Netflix and chill type of person, to be honest. So, but he did a thing that made me upset, and I can't remember it exactly clear at the moment anymore, because so much shit has happened since I've been with this person. So, but this was kind of like a makeup date at the same time, and I just thought it was super cute. I really enjoyed it. But I just want you to know I'm wearing panties, FYI. Is this an elevator? I think that's so. We chose to watch the movie A Man from Toronto, or The Man from Toronto, some shit like that. I can't remember exactly the name of it, but it's with Kevin Hart. And anyways, our movie theater room was number 12, and we could not find our room. Like, we were lost, and I definitely was no help at all, because I'm like really bad with directions. Know where we're going before we grab snacks. He was the one that had to find it. I was just following. Oh, I'm shiny as fucking here. Level 2. Oh, there's a level 3. It's that. Wait, what level is this? That's what the things say, but I don't believe so. No, I don't think so. I think that sign is mistaken. It says level 3, but I don't really see that you can go higher. So this video is a little bit behind schedule, because I have been so busy. I wasn't able to put this video out. I think I was supposed to put it out to my channel like maybe last week, or is this possibly the week before, something like that. So it's a little bit behind time. So this is when we first started dating. We are officially in a relationship now at this point, and I don't know. I was apprehensive to get into a relationship in Second Life, just because I have had like strange experiences with the guys here. Accept the experience, and I did. I really vibe with this guy right here, though. Honestly, his name is Adored. I vibe with him really well. We get along like fantastic. He makes me laugh. I make him laugh. But it's just that little small thing, and I don't really want to call it small, because that can really be a big issue in a relationship when you're dating someone who is just like really jealous hearted and just really selfish, don't want to share you with anyone. It's like the moment I talk to somebody else or anything like that, it's like it's a big issue. Like, and it really shouldn't be that way. Honestly, I should be able to talk to like some of my other gamer friends or some of my family, and he hasn't really had a problem with family, so I'll take that back. Not the family. It's mostly just me communicating with other friends that are not in Second Life. He get upset when I make time for them and stuff like that. So that. And a little bit of jealousy too, like if I'm I don't know, I don't want to say too much and make him upset if I put his business out there, so I can't exactly share everything that I want to share. I guess I should have limits as to what I say, but I don't know. SL relationships seems to be a little bit more complicated so I can hear you. Here we are. Perfect. This is so than I thought they would be. Yes. Yeah. I love this. he wanted a lot of the same things that I want in Second Life. Like he wants to get married, he wants to RP, like, you know, having children, just like the family life and everything like that. So I really want to experience it. Honestly, I do. But it's just, I don't want to go and do all these things too fast and not really have bonded with my partner to know that we are like the perfect match for each other. Not saying like we're just going to be perfect and that the relationship won't have like issues and have ups and downs and things like that. I just want to make sure that we are on the same page as to where we can handle the situations properly without anybody feeling like disrespected or being dismissed, you know, how their feelings being dismissed or anything like that. So it's like I don't want to rush into anything. I just kind of want to take my time. So I mean, I don't know, let's just see where this go. But I really do want you all's opinion on this, and like, just I want to know about you all's experiences in Second Life with dating and everything like that, because it's more things that I want to share, but I'm afraid that I might be oversharing because I'm a very open person, so I don't really mind like telling the things that happen to me. But I just want some feedback from you all. If y'all like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subbed to my channel, hit that sub button for your girl. Come join the kitty committee. But until the next time, y'all be easy.